Good morning. Today is Wednesday, May the 3rd. The time right now in Singapore is 9:14 in the morning. And basically what I want to share with you today is the Dow Jones Industrial Average. Today we have, tonight actually at 2 a.m. Singapore time, we're going to see the release of the decision by the Federal Reserve Open Market Committee in regards to interest rates, as to whether they are going to hike interest rate, and if they do, by how much. And more importantly is the press conference right after the FOMC meeting, in which the Federal Chairman Powell is going to talk to us in a Q&A session, in which I think he will be giving us the guidance as to what the Fed is looking at and what they intend to do, whether they're going to continue interest rate hikes for much higher and longer, or whether they are going to signal a pause or even possibly a cut in interest rates, because the market has expectation after last month and last week's debacle in the banking sector, in which one after another banks have been falling like flies. So the latest victim is First Republic, haven't been taken over by JP Morgan Chase. And we can see that the high interest rate has actually damaged the banking sector quite considerably, and we may not be seeing the last of bank failures. And of course, we also see the GDP has been shrinking very, very sharply from third quarter of last year to only 1.1% in the first quarter of this year. So we can see that the real economy is also slowing down very rapidly. So the market has expectation that the Federal Reserve cannot afford to further high interest rates in order not to damage the economy. Okay, so this is laying the groundwork for a pretty volatile reaction to the FOMC meeting tonight. Okay, if the guidance is going to take us signaling a softening or maybe a pause in interest rate hike, that would be a positive for equities. If that's the case, then we can expect equity prices to rally very sharply. My immediate target in the daily time frame is between 34,842 to 35,170 area. So this is an area of interest because this is going to be just above last year high, or rather last December high at 34,712. Sorry, and you can see that this is the immediate target. However, if the guidance during the Q&A session does not signal softening of the rate hike cycle, then market could actually tank. So if that's the case, we probably will see prices go quickly below 33,235 towards 31,430. So this will be a risk to the downside. So in comparison, the upside reward is not very, very much, whereas the downside risk is quite considerable. So before you go into tonight's trading, just be aware that we're going to have the FOMC meeting tonight. So in the meantime, you take care, and I'll see you again tomorrow. Bye-bye.